All right, everyone, welcome to Bingo Bash. We've got an awesome, technically losers bracket finals match for you guys today with the Bird Allegiance versus Phantom Empire. On Bird Allegiance, we've got Futurelander and Stompy, and on Phantom Empire, we've got Schwademp and Shadow. With me on comms today is Fuge, Fox. I butchered it for you. And then your grunkle and me. How's it going, guys?
Hello.
Good. Hello. I'm super pumped about this race. It'll be fun.
Yeah, that's actually a match I've been looking forward to.
Oh yeah, these are two of our highest seeded players, so this is definitely going to be a really interesting one for sure. And they both both teams did very well on our seeding. Yeah, we got the second seed against the fourth seed, so that will definitely be fun.
Okay, I'm just looking at the board right now. I think any Guardian Sword is looking pretty good. The
50 Koroks? That's
Fire-type
insane.
Wizrobe, that's a good one.
That's a good
Yeah,
first
50,
one, yeah.
50 Koroks is insane, definitely.
50 Koroks is insane. There's fire and ice. So instantly, one person is probably gonna go straight towards Namika Oz. Grab
Maybe, yeah.
the
Also,
arrows, go to Namika Oz.
the Hearty Elixirs on the board. That's a really
Oh,
quick one.
true.
And Game Over from Lava is also really quick.
It's quick if you
Paron
know the
Tower
spot.
is looking good too.
Game Over from Lava is quick if you know the glitch spot.
Yeah, true.
If you don't know the glitch spot, it's gonna be a little bit longer.
But I think all our runners know the glitch spot, actually.
Yeah, that'll be a rough one though, because I don't know if anyone practiced the glitch spot. Let's see, we got Farron Tower, which is not bad, but it's kind of out of the way. There are some bad long ones, like buy from Beetle in 7 locations. I guess 20 creatures isn't bad either.
Yeah, I
This
think
is
Beetle
not like the
isn't too
longest.
bad. I mean, it does have synergy with some other stuff.
Definitely looks like camera's gonna make a difference here.
Yeah, there's a lot of camera goals here, that's true.
I would hate to have to do 69 compendium pictures. That sounds awful.
I'm interested. What is the level 25 goal? Is it the 15 Koroks or is it 69 compendium picks?
I think it's 69 compendium picks.
Yeah, I would think so.
Oh, but 50 Koroks is still brutal.
It's still pretty brutal. Let me take a look.
There's a lot of these on there that are you're not going to pick as a first thing. Missing in action. That one just takes so long. Yeah. There's quite a few good first picks. You're right. Those Fire Wizrobes have some synergy.
Yeah,
69 compendium pictures is the 25.
Yeah, okay. I'm kind of expecting to see a race for the Hearty Elixir. That's probably the quickest one that's on here. Also, the fire type Wizrobe, that's probably something we will see a race to.
Yeah, I think that one person from each team might go straight, grab arrows and go to Namika Oz, and then that person will probably get like camera too.
That could be. I'm not really sure. If I had that board, I'd probably try to go for the fire type Wizrobe next to Plateau, just because it's a bit faster.
Oh, true. You're right. No, the one at Shadow Hamlet. Yeah, that one is the quickest one.
I mean, it's kind of risky to go to Namaka Oz. I mean, you could get both Wizrobes, which is pretty good, but you could get sniped on the fire type.
One. Yeah. Then at least you get ice, right? So
Yeah.
it's not. So maybe the best play here would be you send one person to get the Shadow Hamlet fire type Wizard, and the other person goes to Namika Oz.
Yeah, I'd say actually one should go to Namaka Oz and one should try to grab the Hearty Elixir, because the Hearty Elixir is probably even faster than the fire type Wizrobe.
Yeah,
so this early game is going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting early game. I mean, there's like 6 really, really fast early game goals on here.
Right. I mean, really, if you do
Yeah.
exactly where the game over from lava was, that one's really fast because you literally just go there, stand there, and die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like lining up on the spot and stuff. It- it's not like I don't know
I
if
was
it's the
always glad
very
that Fox would
first
do that
thing.
for our team.
We'll just have to see. Be very interesting for sure.
Well, the pressure is on
Uh,
for them,
right.
and we just get to watch.
Now we go. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Shadow's already going for the running over the Temple of Time roof, as is Swamp, which, in my opinion, is actually the fastest way to get a bow and a shield.
I like
And
that
Stompy and
strat.
Futurelander are both going for the any percent Boko camp.
Yep.
It seems like, yeah.
I kind of like that route.
Yeah, it's actually a route Grunkle and I figured out, and we did some practice runs with Shadow and Stwemp and encouraged them to pick up those routes.
Nice. This is my favorite camp for bingo because you get a bunch of stamina shrooms here, and I'm
Yeah,
bad at stuff.
and
So
it's
the
the
stamina
fastest
shrooms
it's
are
the
helpful.
fastest route to warp away from there. So if you wanted to go to Cryo Shrine, which they will probably do, it's the fastest way to get there. You can be there in like 50 seconds.
Yeah, not bad.
And they are definitely splitting up. One's going probably for cold protection gear, and the other just warped away immediately.
Which is interesting that Schwemp still went for the honey and didn't go to the old man's hut instantly.
Ooh, I actually didn't see up until now 2 stamina vessels. That goes well with 12 shrines.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it does. Yeah. And the Hinox and the Typhlo Ruins also has some synergy with the shrines.
Futurelander is clearly getting arrows to do the
Whiz robes.
whiz robes.
Yeah. Okay, and looks like it's what Emp that's going towards.
I think Shadow's going
Or
for
is it
the
Shadow?
whiz robes also because he got bomb arrows, so he should be able to take out a ice. Or is he going that way?
What's
I
on
think
the
he
bridge
is.
of
Yeah.
Hylia?
Any Zora
Zora
item.
equipment item. Zora
Yeah.
spear.
Oh,
That's
nice.
the fastest goal. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And then he might be going for the Hearty Elixir next.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it
didn't
looks
even
like he's
catch
going
the
for the Hearty
Zora
Elixir.
equipment item.
Yep.
And
that's
we
2.
also have the Ice type Wizrobe.
I don't know if I'm just
Then-
getting a lot of lag or they're just not marking it. I don't know.
No, I'm not seeing it on the board, so Jason will probably fix that. But it
Oh, I
is
see it.
marked on.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, there it is. Nice.
It is on
Yeah,
the
and
thing.
we have Stwemp going for the Hearty Elixir. That's confirmed now.
Oh, that fire warp would have been bad.
So Futurelander got sniped, but he's still there, so he's got to figure out what he's doing next.
Oh,
It
that
looks like
this
Stompy's going
that
for
was
the
close.
strong
Guardian
lead.
First of-
Sword.
This is a strong lead
first
early.
official snipe. Really good lead for Team Phantom Empire here.
Yeah, and they will also get the Hearty Elixir now, so there's probably a 4-goal lead now. Yeah,
I
Schwemp
think-
is going back, and he will cook now, and then he's at a 4-goal lead.
I think Stompy has got the Guardian Sword nailed if he stays on top of that.
And is Stompy
It's
doing Fair and
interesting that-
Tower?
That's not, or at least I assume he's going for the Guardian Sword because of the shrine below, but I would have not gone to a different shrine. But, you know, it's a lot easier to watch than it is to do.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
There's still so many quick goals left. White dyed Hylian Hood is not bad. Killed a Hinox and Typhlo Ruins can be quick.
Now the Hearty Elixir has been marked. And
Game
we
over
do
from
have
lava.
Pharaon Tower.
Yeah, so I wonder if he'll get the shrine there with the sword or if he'll just skip it. Good place to get a shield, too.
Shodem's grabbing the doublet. delay. Why?
He's probably now doing a little bit of prep
Wait,
now
what
that
are
the
we doing
really
in
fast
Hebrew?
goals are gone from the board.
A1 Great Fairy is actually also really quick.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not a bad goal.
There are so many quick goals on this board.
Now, Futurelander is on his way to maybe Elden or Akala? No. He's on his way to Akala, it looks like. I don't really know what he's doing there. And
Box?
there is the Guardian Sword.
Yeah, that's the one I would have gone
Wow.
to.
That's a really impressive lead early. I mean, that's
That's insane.
five goals marked in 5 minutes. That's really insane. I think this might be one of the best early games I have seen so far. That's crazy.
Oh, look, game over from Lava. He went the shrine route instead of
Oh, okay.
Futurelander.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
That works. All right,
Yep.
so that's 2 for them.
I've never thought of going into that shrine to get game over. But that makes a lot of sense when you see it done.
Yeah, that's actually smarter than the glitch spot, probably. I mean, it's easier to do at least.
Shadow's getting the diamond here.
And that diamond
Probably
will
to
come in
get-
handy to pay the Great Ferry. And I think that
Or
he's
dye
thinking
your
about.
Hylian Hood white.
Right.
Yeah,
Or buy
maybe he
from Beetle
will.
in 7 locations. I mean, that also needs money.
True. I think Great Fairy is the way to go.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the fastest things left. Soldier's Home.
Yeah, Soldier's Helm is also really fast. Maybe he will do the ferry and the Soldier's Helm. Wow, that is amazing routing. I'm so impressed.
Yeah, it really worked out. See, technically the Shadow Hamlet Fire Wizrobe is faster. It just, took a little bit.
I think that's also the advantage of the honeycomb route because it gives you the bomb arrows, and once you have the bomb arrows for killing the ice wizrobe, you can pick up the blizzrod and use it on the fire.
And that's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
So-
really smart play. Yeah, it was a gamble to go there, but it did pay off.
And I don't think it was too bad of a gamble, because even if you lose the Fire Wizrobe, at least you got another goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it
this is
looks
the
like
first time we had
Futurelander is doing shrines now.
So is Stompy, which is interesting. I don't know if they both have a goal with that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, neglecting the helm and the ferry might hurt them.
Yeah, I think that would really hurt them. They should at least rush those 2 things. The helm, the ferry, climbing gear is also not that slow.
I mean, he's doing climbing gear right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of shrine goals here on this board. I mean, it's not bad going for the shrine goals, it's just that there's still stuff on
Still
here
a few
that's
quick
not
ones,
quicker.
yeah.
And it looks like Schwemp is going to the Great Ferry now, as expected.
I didn't see him get money. Did he do that yet?
I think Schwemp was the one that picked up the diamond,
Well,
was
no,
he?
he got the diamond, but did he trade? So I guess he's going to trade in here, and
Yeah. And he will probably pick up the Hylian Hood too.
looks like he's going to go for the camera too.
Man, that's amazing synergy. Yeah, and getting the camera is actually a good play. It's even better now that Stompy and Futurelander are going for shrines. So they aren't really competing with each other in that regard.
Bobby just did a nice extended shield jump to get over there. That's pretty sweet.
And right now we can see Shadow pick up the helm. He's selling a diamond, and that will be the 6th goal for them, it looks like. And Schwamp is also on his way to the ferry.
Yeah, you really gotta slow down and grab those ferries when you go there, because they just come in so handy later.
Okay, Futurelander is at So Kofi. That's an interesting shrine to pick.
Oh, and Shadow's doing the Hylian Hood.
And we have Stompy on his way to Kakariko, it looks like.
Looks like it.
So I think he's probably trying to go to the ferry, but that's marked now. So maybe he will pick up the Hylian Hood now.
Really
And
wouldn't be too bad.
he might actually have a chance since Schwamp is still in the cutscene. Oh, but Shadow's also added. Oh man, that's really bad for them.
I mean, you might just have to get the camera though. At this point, there's so many of those.
Yeah, and Schwamp and Shadow are now at a really, really strong lead. That's really impressive. I don't even know if I've seen a bingo this fast.
Yeah, just speed-wise, they are killing it.
Well,
Yeah,
this might end up being a PB if they take it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, 8 goals in like 11 minutes. That's insanely strong.
I sure would
This is
have.
already maybe the fastest we've seen of like just goals in like such a short amount of time.
Yeah, they are playing a perfect game right now. Not a single mistake so far.
I'm really trying to follow what Futurelander's doing. You think he's just getting shrines and just for shrines? I think he's going for 2 stamina goals. I'm not sure what his play is
Yeah,
there.
the best play for Futurelander and Stompy would be to go for the camera right now, I think, because the only way to not lose is to snipe the camera goals, I'd say. So one should continue with the shrines. Maybe someone should do the Hinox and Typhlo Ruins just because that's so fast.
Yeah, but again, it's just so hard to when you're playing. You have the idea of what you think you should do, but I don't
It
know.
looks like Shadow is going for the climbing gear, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the climbing gear shrine.
And seems like he can't hit a wind bomb. Okay, he got it. Yeah, okay. Now, I didn't really pick up if Stompy and Futurelander already have some of the climbing stuff. It looks like they have the headgear, but
the hat.
did they pick up anything else?
Not yet.
Okay, okay.
Not that I saw.
Yeah, and that's the climbing gear. Oh, right, because it's just the gear, not the whole set. Now that's a 9-2.
So really, Stompy could have marked that. He thought he had to get all 3.
Yeah.
So I got sniped by Shadow. That's kind of unfortunate, really.
Yeah, it is a very sad one because
Yeah, actually, I assumed
Stompy could have just
3-2.
gone straight to the gear, the body armor. I blame Breath of the Wild for this one for calling the body armor gear.
Right.
Yeah, agreed.
Could have just been like climber shirt or something. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, now I'm interested in where Schwemp is going next. Because he's setting up BLSS from Kakariko. And that's maybe... There's something in Faron that's... Okay, yeah, it looks like he's going to...
I'll be having some really
Good.
clean wind bombs to get up to set up his BLSS too. Not sure where he's going, but it was very clean.
Okay, yeah, he's just heading to Hatino. But didn't Schwemp already visit Hatino? I'm not really sure what he's doing here.
I am surprised that the Hinox and the Typho Flow and Urbo isn't being done. It's true.
Yeah, the Hinox is really easy to pick up. I mean,
It
you
seems
just
like
need one decent BLSS point and you can get there and just drop there.
I have seen Schwedem do collect 3 picture memories pretty quickly. He's pretty fast at that. So maybe what he's
Yeah.
focusing on.
Probably, and it looks like Shadow is going for shrines, and Dompy is also heading to Hatino.
Future Lander might be going for the 2 stamina vessels right now.
Does he already have enough?
Climber's muscle shirt. We can't call it that.
I think he does. I mean, it looks like he's going for it.
Yeah, okay, he definitely has enough. So now it's 3 to 9, but it's still nearly impossible to come back from.
Yeah, it's rough. This is likely. This might. It's not gonna be a sub 20 board, but it could easily be a sub 30.
It's
Maybe.
you know
Some of the
I
stuff left
remember.
is kind of long.
Yeah, there's just sort of a feeling too when you get that when you get that far behind, you're just struggling to be like, what am I? Because all of your plans got wrecked usually. Because
Yeah,
all the short goals got sniped and um.
yeah, that's really frustrating.
Yeah, we tried to solve this early by removing all the goals that are less than like a minute. But now there are a lot of goals that are like getting to that point where they all take less than a minute because we're getting faster.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really avoid that people do well in the early game. That's just part of the game.
Oh yeah, like it was just really great gameplay from Team Phantom Empire, like on both of their parts.
Agreed.
Yeah, now Futurelander is still picking up Bryant's here.
Yeah, and
So
he
he's
did a
still going
smooth
for
job
12
on that.
shrines.
I'm clipping into that and doing the skip. I still struggle with that. Like his play on that was really smooth.
Yeah.
Shadow wind bombing off of the rock as it's moving. That was awesome. Or I should say trying. I really think Schwedemp and Stompy are about to have a race for the collect 3 picture memories.
Yeah. And I'm suspecting that Shadow might be going for the Hinox and Typhlo Ruins now. That's probably the reason why he's getting Moglatan. Just so he's a BLSS point where he can reach Typhlo Ruins.
Yeah, and if while you're there, you might as well grab all that stuff because you might need it. That was interesting. Oh, Stompy's taking time to do compendium picks. He should not be doing that. He should be focusing on picture memories, but he doesn't know. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, the only hope that Stompy and Futurelander have is to snipe as many goals as possible, and that's really always a gamble because you don't know what the other team is up to. So
I think he might be about to try to go to the labyrinth too to do the open 10 chests and labyrinth, which is
It's not slow if you know where to get them.
right.
yeah, and
This
the
is a good
Akala
labyrinth to
Labyrinth
do it
is
at.
really
Although
fast to do it.
he's going the other way, so maybe I'm totally off base there. That's just the point I like to go from. But
Oh.
I'm not sure that Future Lender. Oh, he did get the block placed right, so he got this
Looks
right.
like Schwemp is going for the 20 creatures in Compendium.
Ah, that makes sense because it's also a quick one.
I haven't been keeping track of the count at all.
And Futurelander is still doing shrines, and he only needs one more now. And yeah, Shadow is going for the Hinox, as I thought, but he died. Okay. Is it? It might be their first death right now. Is it?
That might be the first. It was game over from lava, but that was intentional.
And Stompy is also doing creatures, or is he just collecting things overall for the 69 Compendium picks?
I don't know. He definitely took pictures of weapons as well, so he's doing kind of all of it. But he might be just trying to do it all at once.
Yeah, I feel like in a lockout bingo, that's probably most of the time not a good play. If you are in a big lead, then you could do that, but still risky. It's probably better to focus on one thing at a time. But
It looks like
he's
Shadow has decided to switch to Gold Ring Koroks, which is interesting.
oh, okay.
He just did one,
Yeah, I mean, why not if there's an easy one to pick up?
right?
Alright, and he's collecting hearty durians. Maybe he will still be going for the Hinox and just wants some more hearts. Or that's maybe just for wind bombing. It's hard to say at this point what they are going for. I mean, at this point, probably completing 5 cast quests isn't too bad either. And
Stompy
I
was
mean,
just
there's
opening the memories, and he is going to Plat like he's going to go to the one that's right there near Plat. So he might be doing that. Anyway, sorry, what were you saying?
I was just thinking about which goals I'd be going for at this point. I mean, the Hinox is obvious, but the 5 cast quests maybe. And missing in action isn't looking too bad at this point, even though it's just not fun to do.
I would wait for doing the nicer ones before that one, but yeah, I mean, I guess like it depends on like. I think the camera goals are a good one. Honestly, Shadow going for the Gold Ring Koroks is not a bad idea either.
No. I mean,
Yeah,
really,
it looks like
you're doing the
Futurelander
same.
is doing the same, yeah.
Oh no.
I
I
think
mean,
Future Lander might be in a better place to do that. I think there's more around there.
yeah, and
But
it's 4-9 right now, so if they manage to snipe some goals, they might actually be coming back. I mean, this would be an insane comeback.
Yeah, it would be. It would require Futurelander taking 5 gold rings, while Stompy gets both 20 creatures and 3 picture memories.
yeah,
That would make it like 7 to 9.
and they would need to crack into one of the other easier ones like the Hinox, or maybe the 10 chests and the labyrinth right after kind of thing. I don't think anybody's been working on buy from Beetle in 7 locations, have they?
Yeah,
No,
no,
not
not
really.
really.
Yeah, you
It
guys
makes
have been-
sense with so many fast goals on the board. There's no real reason to.
right?
I mean, maybe it could be worth it to go for Beetle just to buy some bucks and take companion picks with them?
True.
But I think that's a pretty out of the box strategy. Nobody's going to do that.
Be getting another memory. Jump is getting quite a few creatures. I've lost count, to be honest, where he's at, but
And Shadow's doing another gold ring Korok. I think that might put him at 5. I'm not sure. Oh no, okay, it's 4th one, okay. I don't really know how many gold ring Korok seeds Futurelander collected. Okay, it's just one, Jason says. Okay. So that goal probably will also go to Team Phantom Empire.
Yeah, if it's just one, that's gonna go to Phantom. I thought Future was much farther.
Alright, Futurelander is still in Castle. I'm not really sure what he's trying to get here. I mean,
I was thinking the
some
same thing.
equipment
Wondering,
obviously, but maybe he tries to get some stuff for the Hinox.
can you get the medicinal Molduga? You can't, right? Because there's a flipper there, but it doesn't. That's not good enough to get you the. It has to be guts for that one, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's gotta be the guts. That's what cures illnesses or something. I have no
Right.
idea. What a weird storyline.
That's some good sneak striking he's doing there, Futurelander.
What is Futurelander going for, though?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't figure it out either.
Okay, Schwemp collected another memory.
I think if Stommy stays on it, he could be ahead of him on that, though. Just needs one more.
And it looked like Shadow was setting up a BLSS there, but now he's doing something else. And he's also at Mount Satri, so maybe he would be going for the Hinox.
In Typhlo? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a smart play right now. It's a great time to get that. That, Cast Quests, Labyrinth. There's so many good mid-level goals.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at this point, the Hinox should probably be done, because that's definitely the fastest goal on the board right now.
Well, aside from 3 picture memories, maybe.
Yeah, but they're working on that.
So this might be Stompy's third.
We'll see in a second. I remember Stompy at least getting the one. I don't know if Stompy got one right before. Okay, that is a
Yeah.
third.
Yeah, okay.
Which, good for Team Bird Allegiance. They gotta snipe everything they can
Yeah.
at this point.
And I mean, that is a snipe that kind of hurts Team Phantom Empire if they already collected 2 memories. That's kind of a throwback.
Yeah, so what would they go for?
I mean, I think the
Could be a compendium race, but I don't know how good of an idea that is. It's a great idea for Bird Allegiance because they need the goals. So yeah, that's why Stompy is rushing 69, it looks like. I'd be rushing creatures.
I think he's trying to do them all. Like he's doing creatures, but he's just trying to get them as he goes. Which unfortunately at lockout, I'm not sure. Like you kind of got to pick one thing and just do it most of the time.
Yeah, especially when you have two somewhat overlapping things like this.
Okay, Shadow is BLSSing again, so maybe we'll see the Hinox now.
Looks like 13 creatures for Madame. 16, 17. Really close. Madame might take the 20 creatures first. If Stompy is not fast.
And Futurelander is actually doing missing in action.
Yeah. It's a bold choice.
Yeah, I mean it's not that bad if you know how to do that, but
Right, he seems to know the pattern pretty well. I mean, he's
yeah.
getting it done.
Yeah, I mean, I think most people that are saying that missing in action is a horrible goal is just like they did it once in casual play and then never again. Like myself, for example.
Yeah, if you know the way to get to them and Future started high and is just going low, and that's the smart way to play it.
My issue is I always forget where one of them is. That's why even when I practice it, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta go back. And like half the time I go there and talk to him, he's like, I have 3 of my friends back. I'm like, oh yeah, right.
Oh.
Well, Shadow is definitely back. Trying to kill the Hinox.
Oh no, okay, hey, you just have to wait for them to fall before
Schwemp
you can
is
talk to them.
still collecting companion pictures. So he's at 18 now, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be, it might be another snipe there. Which that's really gonna lock it in for Team Phantom Empire. If Schwademp gets it.
Yeah, Stumpy, or I'm sorry, Shadow Hunter really needs to get this done. And he is really,
Well, it's uncontested. So
yeah,
that Hinox is going to Shadow.
If he can actually kill him, I think he's running out of equipment here.
yeah.
I mean, he still has some decent weapons, but he doesn't have any more arrows.
Oh
Right.
my gosh.
Right.
He's just
He's
throwing
struggling.
sticks.
He's struggling.
Yeah, but it looks like he can close in that.
There you go.
Yeah, there's the Hinox. Alright, so now we are at 11 to 5.
I'm sure Stoppy's frustrated over that game over.
I'm
As
sure
always,
they've
you
been
just sit there and you're
frustrated
waiting
the
for it to
whole
reload. You're like,
time.
come on.
Okay, so this is missing in action though. A good chunk of money. I don't
Yeah.
know how much it helps right now. So future could go for either Labyrinth, maybe Cast Quest if you know them,
And
or
really,
like Medicinal Molduga.
Yeah, at this point I'd probably do the 10 chests in the labyrinths.
Yeah, I think that is probably the fastest one.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it's, I think that it's like the chest in the shrine does count towards that.
I think it does.
Yeah, so
Alright, Beetle also works though. That's one Beetle.
Yep.
I have no idea how many Compendium Pig Stompy lost. That really sucks.
and I think Schwamp got the pictures, if I'm not mistaken. He's counting through
Not
them at the
counting.
moment. Yeah, okay. So
See,
now Phantom Empire only needs one more goal, and I feel like they are probably trying to do cast quests, and I do the labyrinth, but we'll see.
As long as both of them work on something, they'll lock it down at this point.
Yeah, yeah. And since those are the two fastest goals, and probably Futurelander and Stompy know that, they should maybe switch towards that. Just to get some snipes.
Oh, is for them going for compendium pictures instead.
I mean, he already has 20 going for him, so
Hey, but it makes sense where if Stompy stops doing compendium pictures, do the short goals, and then Shvedemp just stays on the compendium pictures, and they would win anyway. So I guess it's in Stompy's benefit to remain on compendium pictures since Shvedemp is doing it, but Stompy has no reason to believe that.
Yeah, he doesn't know that that's happening.
yeah.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, I guess you could
staying
because
on the
20 creatures was claimed by the other team, so now Stompy's just rushing it to make sure they can 69.
yeah, but I think it's a smart play to stay on the companion picks if I'm thinking about it, because he already knows he's in the lead there.
And now you know that it's also probably being contested.
Yeah. And it's good for Schwamp that he's on Mount Sattery because there's a lot of stuff here. Probably this area alone has all the pictures he needs.
Mount Satori is loaded.
I was trying to track all of this, and I lost track of Futurelander and how many he's talked to. He's working that beetle goal. I'm not sure I've ever gotten a BLSS off the top of a stable like that. That was pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, they're actually nice spots to get them off of. You go pretty high up there.
Every time I watch one of these, I learn something.
And now Shadow is at the labyrinth here. I'm not really sure if the labyrinth he went to even has 10 chests. I don't think so.
Technically, you could get a few from one labyrinth and go to another and get a few more.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
That is a strat. That is valid. It is still 10 chests from labyrinths. The plural is there.
Okay, and Sean just said that there's 10 chests in this labyrinth, so
Ah. Does it only have 10? That's rough.
It's the beauty of the object map, right?
Yeah, but the object map is very difficult to work with the labyrinths.
It is.
Because there's not like a 3D viewage.
Yeah, but the way Shadow does it looks like he practiced that before.
Yeah, and knows where to go.
What do you think Schwedamp is working on with the castle?
Compendium? Oh, I have no idea.
Maybe the compendium. It's a good place to
I
get a lot of
think-
companion picks. It's true.
Yeah, you get a bunch of food and stuff in the dining hall.
Just out of curiosity, does anyone know what the seeding time of Phantom Empire was?
Their seating time, like both of like everyone in the top 4 was like around 30 minutes.
Alright.
I don't have those spreadsheets like on hand, but the way we calculated it this year was like all math, basically. We literally went to the bingo sync like goal lists, and I marked down every goal that was taken, and we just used the number of its difficulty, and then we based that with time. So it was like all math. Like nothing
Right.
objective or like, oh, we think they're good at this and so we're gonna see them here. It was just pure like skill and stuff. And then we added a couple of bonuses for like if you did a combat task or things like that. You know, if you tried to get a bunch of like variety of goals, you know, we tried to factor those in. And since the top 4 seeds have come in top 4, it kind of, you know, proved our method. All right, Stompy is counting. Oh, Stompy already counted. I did not get to count. I have no idea how many Stompy needs.
Yeah, I also lost track of how many Schwemp needs.
I'm pretty sure Stompy is ahead. I don't know by how much.
It is so hard to stay cool, either in really in either position. Like if you are at 12 and only have one more, I was surprised at how stressed out I still was. You'd think that you'd just sort of sit back and be like, "Oh, I'm good," but like I don't know, just felt pressure
Yeah.
for me anyway.
Oh,
Still,
it's rough, man.
Yeah, just I'm thinking back to our match against Pepperfin, and I'd completely fall apart there. So I'm pretty impressed by Futureland and Stompy because they are still doing pretty well.
Yeah, they're
Right.
pushing it hard. Like there are times where we're like they could maybe have caught up, you know? It's hard to like deal with such an early like loss.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. They really held their own in the later game, and yeah, they just got.
They didn't get the accursed 13-3 that everyone hates.
Right.
If I were Stompy, I'd probably try to go for like Car Bazaar or something. I don't know how many of those pictures Stompy already has. Or maybe like some of the nighttime. No, Stompy also got some of those.
Yeah, he did.
I have no idea what's left. That's like the hardest part of 69 Compendium is like figuring out where to go to get more things.
Yeah, just simply going to castle or Monsatori is probably a good play with the compendium.
I mean, I think on Mount Satori where the mushrooms are is a good place to go. I think where the fast carrots are, tasty carrots, I guess. I'm not sure where he's going. He's not going there, but maybe he is going to Karakar Bazaar.
Did anyone keep track of how many of the chest Shadows already has?
If I say yes, will it make you feel better?
Not really.
The answer is no. I have not been keeping track. I have no idea. I know it's at least 3.
Jason just said it's 4.
Alright, nice. See, pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh, right. Yeah, Shadow didn't open the chest in the shrine. Maybe he didn't know that that one counts too.
That is true, Sean. I think like before the next tourney we'll want to think about the rankings of stuff. Maybe like use existing matches to like time things. I don't know.
Link.
We'll recruit scientists.
Beast was taken over by Ganon 100 years ago.
And pay them in rupees.
Yeah, or exposure.
Must find a way inside in order to
The more runs we have of like certain goals where you just record you going for only one goal or something, and we just add that to the the timing spreadsheets and fix the rankings that way. It'd help out because Sean pretty much single-handedly like ran all that himself.
Future Lander got it.
Nice. They're closing the gap. It looks better. It's still gonna be rough. It would require sniping everything.
Yeah, but it's still a strong comeback.
Yeah.
It is
Like
a very
if
strong comeback.
if I imagine if I were in their shoes, I probably would have given up at that point.
Yeah, we got 2 players in Labyrinths.
Yeah, and Stompy's really fighting it out. And then Future's going for medicinal, which is a good play.
I mean, I assume he's not going for Urbosa's Fury.
Yeah, we're probably not going to see that one today.
I really hope Ramp is opening his compendium at some point because I feel like
We
he's
have-
pretty close now.
Yeah, because Stompy diverted to go for chests. Has Stompy been taking pictures in these labyrinths? Probably be a smart idea. Like choo-choos and stuff. Guardians. I don't think Stompy took any pictures of those.
Yeah, Stumpy switching to the chests in the labyrinth is actually a good play. Just the only problem with that is that he can't do the compendium anymore now.
Hitting on an hour. I don't know if we can make it. Maybe. Could it take 10 minutes? Oh no.
That was unfortunate.
I don't know where that autosave is gonna take him.
I think the rule that you can't, somebody can't have this streaming on the background while they're playing so they can see what other people are doing is a good one. Mostly because not everyone can do that, and that would be unfair. Like, shouldn't give an unfair advantage to somebody for technology. Should be about play. But it might be an interesting thing if everyone had it, if you could watch what other people are doing. Like, if it was fair, right? If everyone was doing it, it might be it'd just be a very different vibe, right? You'd actually be
Yeah,
able to
the
see what people are
strategizing
doing.
would be insane.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun if it could be fun if we allowed everyone to be in VC together, but not watch each other's streams. Then you could tell them where you are if you want. Then you could also lie about where you are.
Right?
And so just bring in different dynamics.
Oh no, Future Lander is looking for the Molduga lady and can't find her.
Yeah. It's a timing thing, right? You have to be there at the right time of day, and then she's talking to the guards at the door.
Yeah, he probably talked to every NPC in that area right now, so... Oh, that's...
Oh, the fairy, that was clutch!
Feels so bad. That feels so bad. If you're already behind, then you can't get the stuff done you want to do.
Yeah. He's probably looking it up right now. It's probably the smart thing, really. Sometimes you just gotta stop and say, okay, what am I doing? And either look it up or pick a new goal.
Yeah, the snipes are very rough. This is why I actually personally prefer row control. Because snipes are not as devastating in row control.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can also come back from early game lead.
Yeah, because you could get sniped, but that snipe could not mean anything if your team ends up getting, 3, or if you yourself end up getting 3 goals.
Yeah. Yeah, like lockout has definitely the potential to snowball really bad for one team.
Yeah, it's between, I think for our next journey, it's going to be between...
Okay, Shadow got the 10 chest.
Oh, that's GG.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was a really good match.
Yeah.
It was awesome, yeah. Let's see.
Alright, GG's.
GG.
Welcome
GG.
in.
GG.
How did you guys like that board?
Way too many early game goals.
Yeah, way too many snipes.
Oh, that was rough. In the beginning, it was insane. I mean, we were saying in the early part, there are so many goals that are less than 2 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, there were a lot of early goals, and the early game Phantom Empire had was amazing. It was
Yeah.
probably the best early game I've ever seen.
We got really lucky with our routing because, well, first of all, there were two Wizrobe goals all at the same place, and then we just went directly for the Guardian Sword and the Zora equipment item, and it made it much easier for us.
Yeah,
At
and
first, we were gonna do lava, but we realized it took too long.
Yeah, that worked because if you don't know where the texture is for the lava, that one's actually kind of tough, like to
Mhm.
set up.
Mhm.
You almost got sniped on the fire. Future was right there at the close because there's the close fire. This is what we were discussing. Like, would you guys go for the close with Fire Wizrobe or go for Namika Oz, where you can get both the Wizrobes? So you guys went for Namika Oz. Future went for the Shadow Hamlet Ruin Fire Wizrobe. It was really close. Like
Oh
that was,
wow!
I think, the first snipe
Wow.
was that Wizrobe.
Just curious, what was the biggest snipe of the match?
Oh, I
Well, hard
kind
to
of want to
say.
say 20 creatures
Yeah, yeah,
was
that one
probably
Oh,
the
came
really?
biggest
just
snipe
yeah, yeah.
because Stompy like
I
had it.
only had 2 creatures.
Yeah, you like almost had it. So I think that was probably the biggest snipe. The saddest snipe was definitely the climbing gear. We're gonna
Oh
have to we're
yeah.
gonna have to
Yeah.
fix the goals.
I thought that meant all 3.
Yeah, usually it'll say full climber set or full Zora set or whatever. Like it'll say like those specific terms. But I understand because gear is like a general term. We're blaming Breath of the Wild for this one for naming the armor piece gear. It could have
Yeah.
called it climber's vest or climber's muscle shirt. Like I think Savage said that. Whatever they could have said anything, and not gear because it made it confusing. And like we can't tell you anything until you ask or after it's marked, which is it's sad. And, like I want to tell you guys before, like when you're getting the bandana, I'm like, oh no, but I couldn't say anything.
Yeah, I'm interested. Shrimp, how many of those companion picks did you already have?
57.
57.
Oh,
Okay.
so close.
Yeah, I was going to warp out and go to the dining area and then finish the rest there.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Now, also something I've noticed, which I actually didn't know was a thing, but it's a really smart play. Futurelander, you went for Moa Key Shrine to get the game over from lava. That's really smart.
Yeah, at first I was thinking I'd like need to go straight to Elden. I was thinking that's not really that quick. And then I remembered that there's also lava and shrines, and that's just the first one that came to my mind.
Yeah, that's amazing because I've never seen that. I've seen people going for the lava at Elden or the glitched lava patch at the Colosseum ruins, but I've never seen someone trying to get that lava in a shrine. And Moakit is a good shrine to get that there, so that's a good play.
Very smart.
Yeah, Stompy, how many companion picks did you have at the end? Because I think you were really.
I had I only had 2 creatures, but I had 35 picks, and then I died and I lost
Yeah, that
over
was
15,
devastating,
so I just
man.
gave up at that point, honestly.
Fair. That was rough.
Yeah.
The auto saves in Breath of the Wild are brutal.
Yeah, that was pretty sad.
Yeah, you guys really gave a good comeback game. We didn't see it coming. Like there was actually a time where it could have almost gotten to like 7-9. You guys were close.
I still have no clue where Melina is in Gerudo Town. I was trying to do
for the thing.
the medicinal Molduga. I still cannot find her. I have no clue where she is.
I think with the guards.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
she's
think
with the guards,
it's
but it's a
timing
timing
thing.
thing. Yeah, it's a certain time of day,
Oh,
so you gotta.
I think it's at nighttime. Now that I think about it, unless it's never mind. I just found her. Bit late though.
Now you know.
bit late for that.
Yeah.
GG though.
Yeah, GG's. That was a good
so
match.
GG's. So looks like Phantom Empire moves on to the technically finals against the Washed Honduras. So definitely
Rematch.
stay tuned for that. It is a rematch. That's fun. Let's go.
Yeah, because last time it was 13-11.
Oh, that is close. Yeah, so we'll get that scheduled eventually, I guess. Technically, if you both can do the 28th at 3 p.m. Eastern, that has technically been agreed to already. So you could take that slot if you wanted.
I don't think so. Shadow can do that slot.
It's fine. It's fine. You guys got a couple weeks to figure it out. So just stay tuned, and we'll try to get that one on Bingothon. It's probably unlikely that the channel is taken.
Well, it was a lot of fun to watch. I hope it was fun to play. I had a great time playing the Bingothon marathon. Even we lost eventually, but we just had fun every time we played. I hope you guys did
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, and we're still going to be doing co-ops and other fun stuff like that. So definitely stay tuned for that. And I will give you all. I don't think we have a command for Bingothon's Discord, but there it is. If anyone wants to join the Discord, we're still going to be doing co-ops and stuff like that. We'll probably take a little bit of a hiatus when Tears comes out, but pretty much right after like a couple weeks pass, we're going to start like making bingo goals and stuff. And technically, if you wanted to be really clutch, you can submit for Bingothon Summer 3 days after Tears of the Kingdom comes out. So if you really wanted to lab out like 25 goals and submit something for that, it could be done. Someone could speed run that if you're trying. Other than that, I don't think we really have anything to announce, and we will probably go and raid over to Bingothon, I think.
Yeah, we have our parent channel for this is has gone live with their blind bingo season finale. Blind bingo is where two players race each other to get as many goals as they can in 3 hours. However, the players should have never played the game before, and they are coached. Each player has a coach who has played the game and can help them achieve the goals. It's a lot of fun. It's very chaotic, and they're doing their finals right now, so we're going to go support them. Bingothon, the marathon, the charity marathon, supporting Doctors Without Borders this summer is coming up in June. And as Adian says, if you want to try to do a Tears of the Kingdom bingo, you can do that. But if you'd like to submit, that deadline is May 12th. And it's supporting Doctors Without Borders. Lots of bingo stuff going on. Hopefully coming up. We're going to, as Adian says, we're going to pause on the co-op stuff probably a little bit. But if you're interested, please join. And we'll thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
It is I, Pikastraw. Here, oh my god, get cursed, lol.
That got me.
I fell literally right through the floor.
Seems like a skill issue.
Oh boy.
Oh, what a clutch grab from Link.
Don't worry about it. No way. It is actually Shrek. What?